meet up the new ring road. This is the University Medical Teaching Unit. At the top of Burgess Road. Just going down the avenue now. New law courts. Built on the site of the old Ordnance Survey. This is going down Commercial Street, Commercial Road, and that's the Mayflower Theatre there. That's the new shops. This is going down through the back of Pirelli's, going towards the Post House Hotel. That's the pier, and that's the old walls. God, I'm recording the road. Just come into the town quay, which has been developed quite considerably as a leisure centre. That's one of the Isle of Wight ferries, head funnel ferries. These are restaurants. This is a restaurant on the town quay. This is on the town quay, the new shopping precinct. This is at the town quay, the red funnel, red jet. The tall building in front of us is the telephone exchange. This is along the road at the bottom of the town, in the town quay. This is the Itchen Bridge. This is Ocean Village. We've just got in a parked car. This is where all the yachts cruise around the world get red. This is inside Ocean Village with some of the shops. This is still Ocean Village, the shopping mall. This is Ocean Village Marina, where the round the world yachts and everything.
And you see Group 4 coming in. And press W again at the back, that's one.
And that's Thorny Cross over in the distance. We're standing on Ocean Village, and that is Thorny Cross. That's the oldest bowling green in the country. Can't see much of it. And that's God's house.
I can see you in your reflection.
This is the Bargate shopping mall. This is the Bargate shopping centre. We took a piece of film inside. This is the back outside of the Bargate centre. This is the Bargate. That's Owens or Mays, which is closing down at the end of the year. This is inside of the Bargate. This is above bar. Now a shopping precinct. That's another part of the old wall which they've made into a walkway. We're now going through Beavers Valley to pick up the new link road for home.